What up, you guys? We're not gonna look at this hair, okay? We're not gonna look at it, okay? I'm about to put it up. Y'all ain't gonna see it, but just know this shit gonna be done, okay? This shit gonna be done soon, okay? Anyways, welcome to the Dre Files. What up, you guys? Welcome back to the Dre Files, featuring yours truly, Andre. Now, before y'all get a little confused, when I post next week's video, let me just explain something. I recorded a video last week, edited everything. It was supposed to be posted today. But you know what? That phone is MIA. That phone is at somebody else's house, and I need to go by and get it. But because I didn't want to leave y'all missing without a post today, I'm going to record this video, post it today, and then that one next week. And because it's going to be posted next week, my hair going to do a little flippy floppy. You saw how electrified I looked in this video, but that's because it's after the video from last week and the video from next week. Okay, so my hair was done up. Now it's not done up. I'm finna do it a different style, but you ain't gonna see that for another 2 weeks. Okay, hope that made sense. I'm trying to get back on this little video track where I'm recording ahead of time so I can post on time. Amen. Anyways, this is a little mess up. But that's neither here nor there. We're just gonna go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, but before we do, you already know how we do. We come in with a promo. And it's Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't think you knew that, but it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I got some mental health awareness tees. This one says, beware, this person has trauma. Mental health tees. You can cop yours at ariandrellc.com. That's ariandrellc.com. Now, I got some other stuff for the mental health awareness. Like, check it out, check it out, check it out. I promise you, y'all are gonna like it. Just go ahead, go to the website, check it out. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So, as y'all know, I work on third shift, okay? And there's some crazy things you see on third shift. I made a whole video about some of the stuff that I see on third shift. But I just wanted to give y'all a little update because something crazy happened yesterday, and I just felt like y'all should know, okay? It's just too funny to me. So, boom. I just pull up to work, right? The first thing that happens is, tell me why some guy steals 2 cases of beer, goes outside, rips one of them open and proceeds to chug 5 cans, throwing each of them on the ground. Once he was done, I guess Buddy had to use the bathroom. He proceeded to pull his pants down and piss on said beer cans. Who's cleaning that up? Why did I just clock in and we got somebody pissing on beer cans outside with his dang-a-lang out danging? What? There are children present. There are people walking about, and you're just out here swinging and danging and swinging and pissing on some cans that you just stole. And you're still on our property. So why if you just stole something, why are you going to stay on the property? And why are you going to stay on the property to do something that crazy? You feel me? Like, it sounded like Buddy wanted to get arrested. Like, if you didn't have a place to stay, you could have just said that. But to do all of this so that you could get arrested, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't know if that was the case. I don't know if he was just, I don't know. But that's what happened. This is what I'm inferring that's happening. Okay? I think he just needed a place to stay, and that's why he wanted to do all this craziness. But you could have got arrested doing something much cleaner and nicer than that. Okay? Because to sit there and have somebody else clean up your pissy cans because you wanted to steal some stuff and you wanted to drink it right. Anyways. But yeah, that's just one little part of the night. That was how we started the shift. Okay? It was kind of crazy throughout the night. We had multiple people stealing. It was just wild. But I think the most wildest thing that I seen, or heard rather, was when I was cleaning the floor. I happened to walk by the men's bathroom, and it wasn't one of the men's bathroom that like has the swinging door or nothing like that. It was just like, you walk in and then you go handle your business. You feel me? So boom, since there's no door, I can hear what's going on in the bathroom. Apparently, there's some guy in there. My mental is inferring that he's watching porn. How did I know, you may ask? Well, there was an ad that happened to play as I was walking by that said, "Join now. You'll never have to jerk alone again. There's free singles in your area ready to..." Followed by like a loud grunt, as if like Buddy didn't even make it past the ad. Like he was already finishing. He just needed a quick little 1-2, 1-2. But that's where the imagination is taking me, based off of what I'm hearing. Now that's TMI, that's too much into anybody else's information. But my imagination just goes wild. All I hear is one thing, and like my imagination takes it there. And that's exactly what I saw. And then what made it even funnier was when he walked out, he looked like the dude from, what's that show called? He looked like Oswald something from Gotham. The little penguin dude from Gotham. That's exactly what he looked like. He sounded like him. He looked like him. That was him. It was just honestly too freaking like. But yeah, I just feel like we experienced so much stuff on third shift because like people just find this place as a safe haven. Like it be bringing out so many different people. It be bringing out the homeless people, the crackheads, everybody, every which way. Like it's just a safe haven because it's light, it's lit, and it's open 24 hours. So we really just be a safe haven for people who are out and about late at night and don't have nowhere else to go. But see, that's my thing. Like, I feel like if I was in that position, y'all not gonna catch me at this gas station for multiple times before I'm out in these streets, like, making it do what it gotta do. Because I would not be on these streets for too long, okay? Hello? So I started thinking about, like, what I would do if I was homeless or in this position. Like, if I was in a position where, like, I had nowhere else to go but this gas station late at night, what would I be thinking? What would I be doing? And how am I getting back to the top? Okay? Because I ain't gonna stay down for long. So boom, scenario, right? I'm homeless. I've probably been homeless for about a week because, baby, you're not gonna get me past a week being out on these streets and not having a place to go. Okay? So boom. I've been out on the streets for a week. I'm trying to look for job. Ain't nobody hiring. I'm trying to apply. People not getting me because I'm homeless. I don't got no address, okay? They don't want me to work for their establishment. I'm like, you know what? It's time to go to the night route. It's time to go to the midnight ballerina route where I know they will accept me no matter what. You feel me? So boom, I walk in. Yes, I'm a little crummy. I've been out on the street for weeks, but that's neither here nor there. I get there. They say, you don't have any prior experience doing this midnight ballerina. That ain't but a thing, Bookie, because I start showing my little thing. I start showing my little dancey dance of what I can do. Like, boom, just give me one chance. Just give me one chance, and I promise you, I will show you what it is to be a midnight ballerina, okay? So, boom, they give me the job because I was doing my little dancey dance. Yeah, I'm a little weakly crusty, but I did my little dancey dance. As long as I showered by the night, they said I could have a job. So, boom. Mind you, this is a scenario. They give me the job. They said, I just got to take a shower before tonight's shift. I said, okay, boom. I'm on the streets, right? I have no place to take a shower, right? Wrong. I'm going to the YMCA. I'm getting that free entry pass for the day. You know, there's places that have free passes and showers, okay? So get you a free pass and a shower and go about your day, okay? So boom, I walk in, get my free pass, I go shower. Because my week old crummy clothes, they ain't gonna be cutting it, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through each of these lockers and I'm finding me an outfit. I'm sorry, I'm stealing today. I'm pretty sure everybody will be just perfectly fine living their life if their clothes is stolen for one day. That's kind of bad because I'm imagining, like, what if somebody went here just to swim and they coming out in their swim clothes and now they have nothing to change into because I stole their clothes. But I'm not gonna think that far. I'm gonna just assume that push come to shove, the person just gotta walk out in their workout clothes rather than their, outfit for the day. I took somebody's random clothes, popped it on. Now I just need to make it to the night. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. I'm getting old, golly. We make it to the club for the night. I'm finna get up there. I'm finna do my midnight ballerina. But I don't have no clothes. I don't have no outfit. I was just gonna come in these regular degulas and just strip off to my nakedness, okay? But no, one of the beautiful big booty girlies in the room, she saw me. She said, dang, that ass is fat. I need to give you one of these suits because I want to see it in this suit, okay? I go and put on the suit. It's looking good. It's getting everything where it needs to be. Bookie. I come out. She's like, that look good, girl. It looked better on you than it did on me. I need you to keep that. I need you to keep that. I need you to keep that. I said, oh, okay. Bet. So now we got one suit in the pocket already and I ain't spend no money on yet, okay? We are running on broke, homeless, like no money, nothing. Starting from scratch, okay? Boom. Get out there. I do my biggest one. I'm on stage. Everybody's rooting for me. They done gave me a whole intro and everything because I'm the newcomer. I'm fresh meat. Ain't nobody ever seen me before. So everybody's throwing it. Who is this new one? And I'm throwing it. I'm going crazy. Okay? By the end of the night, tell me why I make at least 1K. Because, baby, the way I'm going to shake this booty until I get 1K, there's no way I ain't walking out with 1K. Okay? I'm on the streets. Remember, I'm throwing it with a purpose. I'm ringing that pole with a purpose, okay, Bookie? I need that money, so I'm going to be doing the fun, okay? I'm finna be doing it and big, and doing it big, okay? Y'all not gonna be able to tell me nothing. The money better be flowing, though. I get my first 1K off the first night. Now, what am I going to go do? I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm going to get my toes done. I'm going to rent me out a hotel for the week. And I'm going to give me some food that'll last for the week. Each one, the most priciest thing is going to be the hotel. Because we're going to be in that cheap motel. I don't need nothing fancy dancy right now. I just need a shower and a bed to sleep in with no roaches, okay? Boom. So boom, nails done, toes done, food in the refrigerators, and I got a place to stay for a week. Now it's time to save up, get that money on for this week, okay? I'm going every night, and I'm throwing it, till I get my money up, okay? I'm gonna probably keep doing this process until I have enough money to get some nice clothes to go to a real interview. You feel me? I'm gonna still be doing this at night, but I'm gonna be doing a day job. I'm gonna be having my active 401k money during the daytime. You feel me? So I'm gonna be working both. I'm gonna be collecting that coin until I'm to the point where I can now save up and move out. I can actually get my own place, my own establishment. I done made my biggest one. I done saved up. I done got to where I need to be. Ain't no more nightlife. You feel me? I'm going fed. I'm going, I'm going legal. I'm going 401k route. I'm going life sustainable. I don't need this no more. Let me get the heck out of here before y'all try and take my booty hole for life, okay? But that's basically how I would get back on track in the real world. I got a 401k and all these little things established and stuff like that. I got medical. I got earring. I got hearing. But yeah, I got everything established. I got the medical, the 401k, the hearing, the eyesight, all of that taken care of in this business, okay? And I got my own place to stay. There's no need for the, nightlife anymore. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a midnight ballerina, okay? If you can still move that body, still be limper, and you got it, go for it. Go for it, okay? But me, I know my strengths, and I know my weaknesses. And I know that at the age of, wherever the frick, once my bones start crickling and popping, I'm not going to be able to twist that pole like I need to. I'm not going to be able to drop it like it's hot. But if you can still do it, do it. Bookie, do it. There's only but so long I can live in this fairyland that I'm just going to be the best little, woo, after about a year, maybe, max. After that, my bones going to start crickling, popping, and that's no fun for nobody. Imagine a little ballerina dancing on you, and all you hear is crack, 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 crack. I drop it like it's hot and all you hear is what? No, that's not sexy. That's not sexy. And I know myself, and I know after about a year, my bones gonna start crickling. So that ain't good for nobody. I'm gonna have to get up, get in there, and get out real quick. But anybody who can really stay in there and really push themselves and have the muscle capacity to keep twirling themselves every day, hey yo, I applaud you. Because y'all are doing something superhuman, okay? I can't. The videos I be seeing of these women twirling and flipping and I can't. I probably have one good year of doing that, and then I'm done for. My bones can't work no more. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically how I would get up from the ground up. Either that or go to the corner. But before we go to the corner, we're going to try other avenues where we just give them a little tease, a little taste. You can't have it, but you can look at it and throw some money at it. You feel me? You can't just take it. You can't just, that's too much. But you can look at it and throw some money at it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get off of that. But because we are speaking about midnight ballerinas, tell me why this reminds me of this Wattpad story I once wrote. Wattpad is a different breed, okay? Wattpad is for the ones who know who know. Okay, Wattpad is filled with like any and every type of stories. You can have fanfics. You can have like just any type of story you could think of. It's on Wattpad in one shape, form, or another. I started out with my mindless behavior Wattpad stories, okay? Amen. But like you can have fantasy, you can have love, you can have romance, you can have mystery. Like you can have all the genres of books on one site, but written by people like you and me. So what we want to hear, what we want to see, that's in there. That's in there. You want books that's like, it's got this slow burn, but y'all not burning enough. Y'all not giving me that passion, more energy. Baby, we got that because that's what we want to see. We want to see the more intimate scenes where it's like y'all get so close, but y'all can't do it. Y'all can't do it. You feel me? It gives you everything you want to see because what is written by people like you and me, okay? But anyways, I used to write on Wattpad starting out with my little mindless behavior stories. And baby, I got one book on there, went triple platinum back in school, okay? One book went triple platinum back in school. And that was because, you know, it was mindless behavior, yes. But it was also like a crazy plot. Like you couldn't tell me what was left and right in this story, okay? And also, you know how you have to have your main character that's supposed to be you, but like your best version of yourself. Tell me why my character had like color changing eyes and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. That's not the story I was trying to talk about. That was just my book that's already published and fully done on Wattpad. But yeah, the book that was on Wattpad that originally got me even thinking about Wattpad again was my Ballerina one that I had just started writing about. It's a little nasty novel. A little CEO and little... It's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey, but not. Like, yes, 50 Shades of Grey sexy time, but like the storyline plot, no. But like the power dynamic CEO versus Lolo, you know, yes. But like, no. That sounds so bad. Let me stop. Basically, my story is about this girl who went to school to become an architectural engineer, but after school, it was just too much. She needed a break. She needed to just like live for real, because all she did was school. That's all her parents wanted was school. That's all she did her entire life, school. So she wanted to like just be free and away from school for just a little bit before she has to go into a job where she's sitting at a desk all day like a fucking robot. So boom, her and her friends get into it and they start going to the strip club. They start becoming ballerinas and they working that job. She got into the fast money of it all and lost track of the whole, I'm just taking a break after school. You know, now she's just, you know, going crazy in the nightlife. You feel me? Until she starts to meet this one little customer that comes in, and they only come in a couple of times in like a couple weeks. Like, but when they do, they be dropping stacks, okay? Like, that alone could make up 2 weeks of her pay. That's how crazy they be throwing stacks, but only for her. You feel me? They'll come in, they'll give a stack or two to the friends, but when I tell you bags on money is what they come in with, and they leave with nothing because they giving it to her, like, they're making buku bread, okay? But this customer, right, comes in, always looking suave, always got the, like, suit on, like they just walk fresh out of work, but they look good, okay? And they always got their eyes on just her. Like, yes, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give your friends some money too, but like, my eyes are on you. Whole time, they didn't even know each other. Like, it was literally just the energy. And so, boom, the book starts out with her meeting, or not meeting, but finally knowing who this person is. The first chapter is them like getting to know each other, actually knowing names and stuff like that. Like, what do you do for a living? Like, you come here all the time, but I don't know you. Like, what are you? Like, what are you doing? What do you do? You know? So boom, starts out like that. But then they get a little touchy, they get a little feely, and then like, let's just say first book out, they doing some freak nasty, okay? First chapter out, they doing the freak nasty, but they not doing the freak nasty. They in that room, they getting to know each other, whatever. They're like, okay, well, my name is such and such. Well, what's your name? What do you do? They're like, oh, my name is this, but like I went to school for this. I'm just kind of here for right now. I've always dreamed about working at such and such, but you know, I just didn't know how I could get there. Boom, believe it or not, this is CEO of said company that she always dreamed about working at. What? Oh my gosh, ironic, right? No, CEO That's for later. I can't tell y'all too much. But in my mind, it's cooking, okay? CEO gets her the job interview. Now she's going to the job. She gets the job. But now it's like, okay, boom. The boss's boss wants to hunch on me. And I'm working in the same building as them every day. Like, every time I'm getting off, I'm going to the top floor penthouse so I can go see my baby. Ugh, it's getting a little testy, a little crazy, a little testy. But nobody knows that you and CEO are together. So boom, y'all could be going in little interviews, or not interviews, y'all could be going in little meetings, a little stuff. And it's like, y'all looking at each other, but y'all can't look at each other. It's that little hidden love, but then there's also going to be a scandal that pops up, right? And it's going to make CEO pop out of his ways. Pop out of their character and show them who's boss for real, okay? It's going to swing. It's going to swing, baby. But like I said, it is kind of influenced by 50 Shades of Grey. Kind of like that story plot. But anyways, Wattpad is literally like such a fun little place. That's my story. I haven't finished writing it. There's a whole bunch more to come. Like, it's going to be a crazy little whirlwind. But if you wanted to start reading it, you could. Am I going to tell y'all though? No. Am I going to tell y'all what my username is and how to find me? No. You just going to have to know. And going to have to find it. My first book though is called Hurting, a Mindless Behavior Story. Does it have anything to do with mindless behavior? Not really. This was a plea for help, honestly. Like, my character in the book just kept getting beat up. Okay, it just kept getting beat up left and right. I'm telling you. I think that story was a call for help. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, it was a good story though, because like all my friends still talk about it to this day. Like, I still be going back and reading it from time to time because it was just like that for its time, and it just built so much nostalgia. But you know, when you wrote something like way back when and you go back and read it, and you like, dang, you really had no grammar. Like, I can barely speak now. I stumble over my words now, and I still misspell stuff now. But back in the day, woo, baby, I was way worse. And going back and reading these stories be like baffling to me. But I have so many stories on Wattpad, believe it or not. Like, so many that I'm coming up with or like thinking about. There's one that is called like She's My Prince Charming. I thought it was cute. But it's gonna be like a popular basketball star who's an orphan, and she's like the top dog of the school. Like, everybody wants her, but then you got this other girl who's a nerd with a homophobic mom, and how they clash and like their story and how things go from there. And it's like the way they meet was cute, and it's just like all around I feel like it's gonna be a cutesy wootsy, like, nice little book, but it has its own like stressors, as you can see, you know, orphan and then homophobic mom. But these are two LGBTQ women, okay? There's one I like to call Revenge. Simple as that, Revenge. And it's basically like a Catalina. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The movie that's named after the flower, about the girl whose parents died in front of her, and now she spent her whole life trying to go after the people that, yeah, that it's gonna be like that type story, but like, it's not gonna have that Colombiana, that's what it's called. It's not gonna have that Colombian like feel to it. It's literally just gonna be basic old American me version. My character not gonna be such of a badass as that one, okay? The character that I'm creating is more so somebody who's like figuring it out as they go, not really like knowing this is what, you know, the family's into, and learning from somebody and having like that whole background. Like, this person is not gonna know nothing. They just kind of figuring it out as they go and finding different people that just put pieces together until they get to the kingpin, and then something's gonna happen that's just gonna blow the mind, and then it's like, oh my gosh, and then it's just gonna flip the whole script. But yeah, the Revenge, the Ballerina, the She's My Prince Charming, and then my fully published first book. So yeah, I got like 4 books on there. So yeah, crazy enough, I got 4 books on Wattpad. One's published, and 3 of them I'm kind of working on, or they're in my drafts. But they on there. You just probably can't see them. But yeah, stories be so good, but like, I just feel like if y'all knew what I be thinking about and writing about, y'all would judge me. Like, when I say it gets freak nasty up here, and that's what I be putting into them books. Anyways, if you are a real one and you happen to find it, don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. Send it to your friends, but like, keep it to yourself. Don't be going out and be like, oh my God, I found it. Here's Andre's Wattpad stories. Or here's Andre's Wattpad account. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't nobody need to see that for real. I just need you to watch it if you found it, okay? It's a hidden gem for those who can find it. And if you got that cyber intuitiveness and can find it, yeah. But all right, you guys, thank you for listening to my crazy, hyperactive visual mind and my stories and, you know, scenarios that I'll be coming up with. I hope you enjoyed. I shall see y'all next Thursday. But, you know, before we leave, I gotta give you a kiss. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Give me your lips. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be the lips. It could be the cheek. It could be the forehead. I'll give you a nice kiss on the forehead, okay? But give me your face, though, because I'm gonna kiss it if you consent. But this kiss comes with good faith, good love, good everything, good energy, good vibes, good everything, good everything. Damn it! And you gonna take it after you consent, though. You know. Anyways, I just want to send you good positive energy and good love, good faith, good everything, and just send you into this week with a bunch of good energy and positive vibes. But anyways, mwah, 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 mwah. You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're lovely, and I hope to see you next week. Bye. Right here. You ain't see that.